Whether it's due to work, the pandemic, or the racial injustice climate, burnout is a growing global issue. Our next guest says we often ignore or ineffectively address this with Band-Aid preventative tactics. Dr. Kate Steiner, a burnout recovery coach, says this is an important time to address it. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Maureen. Happy to be here.
Thank you for being here. So how do we know that we are actually burnt out? It's not maybe just a temporary malaise that you're going through?
Yeah, so in the previous story, they were really talking about that passion for work, and it is that loss of passion, that loss of joy for your work, waking up in the morning and feeling as though the day is a burden to you and that it is so unmanageable that you're just not sure where to start.
So if you're able to identify it, where do you start?
So you start with some simple self-care and recovery practices. So finding some time in your day, setting some boundaries for yourself. And this can be adding something to brushing your teeth, whether it is a Post-it note that offers some gratitude or some mindset reset. So reading that over and over again, adding a journal practice throughout the day, adding play. I encourage folks to set up a comfort list. And this is a list of items, activities, things, people that immediately bring you comfort, joy, and calm. And then you implement them throughout your day when you're starting to feel that overwhelm. But the bottom line is to take some time to care for yourself.
How do you know that maybe you need more help than just self-care? Is there a defining moment that you should say, maybe I should seek professional help?
Yeah, I think when you are having several days in a row and you are waking up with that same sensation, that same feeling of burden and overwhelm, I think it's a good time to seek out professional help, whether that be from a counselor, from a clergy member, from a coach, so that they can help you reset and recalibrate, because you may be in a state where you're just so overwhelmed that you need some help getting started.
And employers, how can they help make a difference in this realm?
Yeah, so the real important thing with burnout is that we have to stop avoiding it in this space. We have to start integrating recovery practices into our work and our lives. And employers can do this by adding play into the workspace. So it's important they could implement a 3 p.m. dance party. This can be done on Zoom too. So it's something we can do even with our remote workers. You can have coloring sheets available. You can start a staff meeting with a trivia question or a couple of trivia questions, just to add back some of that laughter and humor throughout the day. And that helps us integrate those recovery practices and helps us feel a little more balanced throughout the day.
I was chuckling because I could imagine these 3 p.m. dance parties that all these companies are going to start having to help with wellness. Listen, I know it might sound a little silly out there, but it does work. A little bit of levity definitely does help us all out. Dr. Kate Steiner, we appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. The website is there on your screen, liftwellnessconsulting.com. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.